Hi, welcome to this session on studying in Dubai. Thank you for joining us today. Now, today we'll be talking to you about studying in Dubai and how you can study in our other destinations such as Australia and UK by starting here in Dubai. So, before we go further, let me introduce myself. My name is Alphin Abraham. I am the Regional Destination Manager for Australia and New Zealand, looking after the MEA region. And thank you so much for the ones who have joined us. We will begin shortly. We'll wait for some more time to make sure that we have enough listeners joining in. And today we'll be talking to you about studying in Dubai and what benefits does this have for you. And especially given how these semesters work in our other destinations such as Australia and UK, how can you start first in Dubai and then move to Australia or UK? And also we'll be covering if you want to just remain in Dubai while you're studying here. We're also going to cover some important updates and important points on those. So thank you so much for joining us. We do have 6 people who have joined us. Thank you for joining us. I think the first point that I would want to tell you is with Dubai, of course, it's a multicultural, city. And what is the most amazing benefit about this is as soon as you start your studies here in Dubai, you are already on an international platform. You're already on a stage that has been set for you for success because you are now in a cross-cultural environment. So that is the first best thing about studying in Dubai. But I think what you do not or what you may not know is that Dubai is home to over 60 international branch campuses, which is the largest in the world now. And what essentially that means is many universities, many foreign universities, and many universities in Dubai as well have selected this particular place, Dubai, as their hub of knowledge, so that they can give the same education that they give in other countries such as Australia and UK. So today we'll be talking about a couple of things. What is studying abroad? Currently, IDP is partnered with 5 international branch campuses in Dubai, and 2 of these are from Australia and 3 from UK. So we've got, in terms of UK, we've got Heriot, one of our university partners, and then moving ahead further in one of the destinations such as Australia or UK. Now, IDP can connect you to these top tier institutions, and we can also assist you with your application process, right? How does that work out for you? We conduct open days in terms of studying in Dubai, and our counselors are well equipped to give you information, to provide you with information on what courses are best suited for your needs. So that is something that can be done for you. And the best part about this is that all of our services are for free. So, yes, you heard it right. They are for free. We do not charge any of our students for the services that we provide. Um, a question that we often get is how exactly does this work? So, I start in Dubai and then I move to Australia or UK. How does that process usually work, right? So, why would any university or any country really take me after that? So, it works on a model called credit transfer. Depending on what course are you doing and which intake have you gone for. If you have completed a certain amount of time in a university in Dubai, for example, if I give you a very a small example, you've started with University of Wollongong Dubai, and now you want to go to University of Wollongong Australia. So you start with University of Wollongong in Dubai, and you get your credits for the amount of course that you've completed in University of Wollongong, Dubai, and the same amount of credits will be recognized in Australia. So it's a win-win situation for you, especially for those students who have not been able to join their favorite intake in Australia. So as you know, Australia has got 2 intakes. One starts in February and the other one starts in July. With Dubai, you've also got 2 intakes, major intakes. One is in January and the other one is in September. So if you are a student who has just, who is not able to who's not able to go for the July intake in Australia, you have the September intake in one of the universities here, either Wollongong or in Murdoch. Of course, September has just crossed us, so now we are looking at the January intake. So the crux of the point is that if you have missed your chance in studying in Australia, this is where you can start and then move on to Australia or to UK, depending on where you want to go. Now, not just about the transfers, in terms of talking about why should you really study in Dubai itself. Now, Dubai is an amazing city. I don't have to sell you on that. You probably are already here. But how is it beneficial for you financially, right? Practically, the amount of tuition fee that you give out or shell out for a study in one of our other countries, such as Australia or UK, you'll probably be doing it in a much more of fraction of the total tuition fee that you'll spend in these countries. So financially is a very stable option. It's a very stable option. With Dubai universities, you also get generous scholarships. For example, the universities that I listed before, we have a good scholarship exclusively for IDP with Heriot University Dubai. We have a scholarship for 16,000 dirhams for our January intake and 15,000 dirhams for our September intake. Additionally, with Murdoch University, you've got 25% discount on the tuition fees for the January, September, and the minor intake of May. Of all three intakes, you've got a 25% discount on the tuition fee. That is also available exclusively through IDP. So take advantage of these. If I talk about University of Wollongong, we've also got another 20% tuition bursary. And this is for all the 2025 trimesters of Jan, September, and May, as I mentioned. So take advantage of these scholarships to start here at a lower fee, get your course going, and then if you really want to move on to these other destinations, you can do that, right? Now, other than financial dependencies or financial security that Dubai is providing you, if you are a student who is already living in Dubai, you do not need to worry about accommodation, right? If your parents are here and if you are looking at how do I really maximize my education while minimizing the financial burden on myself, you're already golden on that front because you do not have to pay for your accommodation. So you're living with your parents and you can just have your university right here itself. In terms of any worry about your safety or your well-being, apart from Dubai being one of the most safest cities, I think because you are here, it'll be a sigh of relief for your parents as well to make sure that I really don't need to worry about anything else. So that is there. You are also eligible for a golden visa once you graduate from a university in Dubai, provided you are an outstanding student. So in terms of a golden visa, it's a 10-year visa that can be provided depending on your grades and depending on which university have you studied from. So if it's listed as a Class A or a Class B university in UAE, and if you're studying in a Class A university and if you've got a minimum CGPA of 3.5, or if you're studying in a Class B university with a minimum CGPA of 3.8, you will be eligible for a golden visa, provided you have completed your education within the last 2 years of your visa application. So these are some of the key benefits of studying in Dubai. You can also say one of the other key benefits is that with Dubai, you are already getting a lifestyle that is second to none. So I think it's a no-brainer in that sense. I think one of the other reasons why I really would encourage students to study in Dubai is because it prepares you for a future that you may not have, that you may not understand yet. For example, if you directly go into a course in one of our other countries, such as Australia and UK, you may not be well prepared for the curriculum over there, right? Starting in Dubai definitely helps you because you are now integrated into the same learning curriculum while being at the comfort of your home. So you don't really have to worry about that mental stress getting to you, and you're already there in terms of the curriculum. So you start in Dubai and then you move on to Australia. Now, in terms of how does IDP come into this picture? IDP can assist you with your applications, as I had mentioned, and of course, for example, if I know that I have a keen interest in studying business or studying IT or engineering, IDP can tell you which university and which course, along with a generous scholarship, which scholarship would be best suited for you and for your needs. So we match you with the kind of course that you want to do, right? So that is something that we can do. And of course, we also assist you with other opportunities such as interacting with the university representatives, clearing any doubts directly from the university that you may have by conducting these open days that I was talking about. So yeah, that's in a gist that is studying about Dubai. We also often get questions on, can I do or can I undertake my studies in Dubai without giving an IELTS exam? So not really. You may be exempt if you have already studied, or if you're going for a master's course and if you already studied in a English speaking university in Dubai. But if you're going for an undergrad, you may still require an English test such as IELTS or TOEFL. So that's one of the questions that we do receive. Um, if you are not staying in Dubai, if we have any viewers who are joining us, not from UAE or from outside UAE, there's a question that we get asked: what happens with the visa process? So the visa process, of course, you need a visa to study in Dubai, to live in Dubai, right? That is taken care by the university's teams. So you definitely, IDP will assist you with your application, and then the university will contact you for your visa process. So they will sort that out for you. And with IDP's assistance, your entire journey will be smooth. So that is one of the things. Another question that we usually get is, okay, I am studying in Dubai, but what about my part-time work opportunities? What do I do about that? So with Dubai, you are able to earn and earn while you learn, right? That's how they say it. So you can earn while you are learning, because what happens is, if you're a student and you want to have an internship, a paid internship or a part-time work, then you can work for 15 hours per week while you're studying. And when the university is not in session, or when there's an academic break, then you can actually work for up to 40 hours per week as well. So that is a very good benefit of studying in Dubai as well. And I think in terms of the companies that are here for an availability of your part-time work or a paid internship, I really don't think I need to sell anybody on that, because we all know that Dubai is one of the hubs globally for all sorts of companies, all sorts of industries, such as industries on either it's tourism, engineering, IT, finances, anything. You name it and you'll find it in Dubai. So Dubai is pretty great in that sense as well. So earn while you learn. That is a concept that is there in many countries such as Australia and UK, and you can also find the same in Dubai. So essentially, it's preparing you even before you enter your workforce to start earning and start learning while you're even on the job. Another question I think that we get asked long is, what is needed to study in Dubai, right? So essentially, we will need what your academic documents would look like, and what is your highest qualification, your IELTS score, as I had mentioned, and we will also have a bit of an assessment from the university to see, if you are able to, how does your income look like, but not in terms of you have to pay the entire fee all together. That's not the case. Dubai is one of the best destinations in terms of this particular aspect, because you also get tailored tailored plans on payments or to your tuition fees. So that is something that we have in place as well for Dubai. But I think here, because the education institutions are already approved in a manner, they don't really require a lot from you except your academic documents and your other documents, including your IELTS test and the forms that you would need to fill in, which IDP would be assisting you with. So in terms of what courses can you study in Dubai, right? There are a lot of courses, but most important or most popular ones that you can find in Dubai come from the fields of travel and tourism, because of course Dubai is a hub spot for that particular field. There's also great. They're also great in terms of engineering and technology. So I think it goes without saying that anybody who comes into Dubai would marvel at the kind of engineering and technology that is available here. looking at the various things such as Museum of the Future, if you have looked at that. So there are some amazing concepts in there. So in terms of engineering technology as well, this is one of the popular fields in Dubai. That is something that you can go for. When we speak to students who have a keen interest in studying in Dubai and in making sure that they also are able to stay back in Dubai later on, either on a golden visa or with an employer, we do tell them, or we do advise that you need to align yourself with the D33 agenda or the D33 vision. So make yourself familiar with that, and understand what are the key needs and goals that Dubai is currently looking at. Of course, IDP is here to guide you, and our counselors are well equipped with this knowledge. And if you have any sort of challenges with navigating the course, we are here to help you. So amongst all these courses, there's also business, there's also management course, and Dubai especially, they are looking out for. So you can definitely join us in Dubai to study one of these courses. I think one more question that we do get is, and I've already explained this, but we do get this question as to when do admissions start, right? So as I mentioned, universities often have two intakes or two cohorts, which are the major ones, that is September and January. But the registration or the application process for these particular intakes would start about 4 to 6 months before the intake starts. And the application process goes through the intake close date. So for example, if you are thinking about studying in January, you can even apply with us even in December, or even starting of Jan, because it goes on until that month. So it's not too late, but start your journey much before that. And I think visit our offices much before that. So right now we're in October, and if you're looking at starting your journey in January, this is the right time that you can come and visit the IDP offices, make an appointment with us, and we will talk to you about studying in Dubai. And of course, if you are interested, as I mentioned from the very beginning, if you're interested about moving to another destination such as Australia or UK, we are able to help you with that. So the transfer process is something that the universities do entrust IDP with, especially like we've done a lot of sessions in universities such as University of Wollongong, Dubai, Heriot University. So we are experts in this transfer process as well. So if you are interested in this, please do come speak with us. If you are a student who is studying currently in one of these universities, we do come in time and again to your university and deliver these sessions. So you can check with your university representative as well as to when the next session is planned, or you can call us and ask about these sessions as well. So that was there for you for the transfer part. Now going back, because I love talking about why should you really study in Dubai. If I talk about in terms of an age criteria, so some of the universities in Australia do have an age criteria in terms of, when can I start my bachelor's studies? I should not be older than 25 or 27 years of age. But in Dubai, ideally age is not a criteria, but your academics would be, and what have you done between your last academics, that would be a criteria, but you will not be shunned off because of age. So that is something as an added advantage of for people who have long thought about completing their further education but have not been able to do it, and now they want to pursue it. You can do it in Dubai. We also talk about what are the finances like, right? I mean, in terms of the financial situations, how can universities help us? And one of the questions that interestingly I got was, can I study in Dubai for free? So what I usually mention is, look, there is definitely nothing like a free lunch. You will obviously be paying an amount for your studies, but what is the best part about studying in Dubai is that you have some great scholarships. I know I listed some previously when our live session started. But if you are an outstanding student, and if you have been very academically bright all throughout your school journey, there are there are other scholarships ranging from between 50 to 70% as well that may be available for you. So that is again one of the other things. So you may not be able to study for free, but it will be very close to that. So that is again something for you to consider. Now, one of the things that we usually also get is in terms of if I'm not eligible for a golden visa, and after my studies, what do I do? Like how do I stay back here? So one of the options that you have is to get a placement in one of the companies here who will be able to sponsor your visa. But the other option that you have is um, you can also start your own business as an entrepreneur. So the universities in Dubai, they also offer you these kind of platforms, and especially during my last visit to Curtin University, they have this entrepreneurial platform for students who want to start their own businesses in Dubai. So using that, there's also another way if you're an entrepreneur, that you can remain here in Dubai and continue your business aspirations. So that's a great way, and Dubai is pretty accepting and pretty benevolent in that terms, because they want more entrepreneurs and more startups to come in. So that's something that is a great part about Dubai. Um, Again, in terms of the lifestyle in Dubai, when I speak to students about studying in Dubai, I'm often asked, how is college life in Dubai, and what can we expect? Like, why not I just go somewhere else and study? So I think one of the best answers to that is something that I had mentioned before as well. With Dubai, you get an international platform where you've got a lot of expat students from various countries who are studying in Dubai, right? So when you speak with them, when you interact with them, when you co-create with them, you are getting that international exposure where you are already in that cross-cultural platform at an international level. So if it were me, and if I were an employer and I'm looking at two candidates to say, okay, they have the same skill set, and on candidate A's resume it says, oh, I've been in a cross cultural environment and I have facilitated these projects in my university, working with these people, etc. So I think I'll definitely be inclined towards the other person who I know will be able to have a better skill set than the other person who does not have the skill set. So that's one piece. So with a college or with a university in Dubai, you're already immersed into a cross-cultural environment. So that is something that's a plus point. I think the other most important part is this city is very safe, which is something that I cannot say for all the other countries or cities in the world. So Dubai is extremely safe in terms of I haven't heard. Of course, I'm not saying that nothing happens here, but what I mean to say is you can be assured that your safety is the utmost priority for the government here. So that is something that is something that no other country can really say, because the crime rate is pretty high. But in Dubai, that's not the case. So being safe and having access to a lot of amenities, having access to a lot of other facilities in Dubai, that is an added advantage for you to consider Dubai as your destination. I think one of the other things is, as a student, you also enjoy discounts at a lot of outlets such as restaurants, some select malls, movies, etc. So again, that is something that you can consider. Not that it should be one of the top points to consider Dubai, but as a student, if you are getting something or at a discount, that's something as an added advantage you can definitely consider, right? One of the other things is accommodation options. So countries such as Australia, UK, Canada, etc., they're all facing a little bit of an accommodation crisis, but that is not the case with Dubai. Dubai has plenty of accommodation available for students, and what is the best part is that these accommodation are also available on campus or near to campus, or also in a very walking distance to the campus. So you can definitely think about that as well, and reach out to our counseling teams to know more about this, about studying in Dubai. I think more importantly, as I mentioned, with studying in Dubai, you're getting a lot of things. And if again, a big if you want to move as a transfer student, IDP is definitely there for you as well on that aspect as well. Now, we are also looking at serving you virtually as well. So if you do not have the capacity to visit our office physically, we do have virtual counseling sessions available, and you can book that through our website, or dialing to our offices, calling our offices, and speaking to one of our agents. So that was it from my side about studying in Dubai and about the transfer sessions to the various destinations such as Australia and UK, as I mentioned. If you still have any doubts, any challenges navigating this piece, please do feel free to connect with us, and we look forward to having you in our offices soon. Thank you so much. Goodbye and see you again.